7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
All power to the people. It's the Bruh Listen Podcast, the black podcast focusing on social political issues and how they affect our community. With your hosts, Bria Ward, Cedric Owens, Matt Smiley, and Anthony Rogers. Bruh Listen. Bruh Nation, back at it. What's good? Episode number 15 coming at you with the strength on it. We're going to have a good one today because we finally decided to do it. As much as we tried not to, we finally decided to talk about Trump. So we're going to get into Trump here. We also going to get into XX Tractor. What's his name called?
Boy, put some respect on the boy's name.
What the name is?
Don't ask me what his name is. You should know it, boy. You want to say it?
Ain't an extension.
What it is?
Triple X. We'll call the boy Triple X.
Nah, man, it's the other
It's
nigga's name,
extension.
Triple X.
They know who we talking about.
Extension.
D
You
on
gotta
the,
say it with an accent.
D on the couch in the 685 Studios Live. He says Extension. So I don't know if that's French or Italian.
Nah, I gotta call that nigga something else.
It's you don't want to call him XX
Triple X.
Extension?
X.
X.
Call this nigga
No, because we got a nigga
Extension.
named X. It's a nigga in the industry named X. That nigga named Triple X Tractor. But yeah, we gonna get into him a little bit later. And I'm pretty sure like all the young niggas that was on here was like, man, bump these niggas, man. It was a legend. I'm out. I'm not listening no more.
He was dope.
You think so? We gonna get into
They
it.
say so.
You think so? You listen to it, Matt?
They say so.
Yeah.
Man.
Dope.
Kanye say he support his efforts.
I mean, I listen to his music. It's all right.
He made suicide music.
Okay.
He do. It's real sad. It's real sad. But I listen to it. It's all right. I don't think it's all that.
He ain't trash.
But before we get into XX Traction or whatever, we going to get into something a little bit more interesting. Just to let y'all niggas know that this might be my last podcast because I'm going to go join the Space Force. Just because, why not?
I don't know why niggas clowning Trump in this Space Force shit. Well, if Obama would have said niggas would love it.
Nobody will love the fact that
Man, if Obama was here and he said we're gonna start a force in space, and
You crazy.
we have a
hell.
Space Force, we have NASA.
You
Man,
crazy.
Y'all ain't
as
want
hell.
that.
You crazy as
Y'all
hell.
want Super Troopers.
Yeah, thank you. We got a Space Force.
Obama
it's called
said I was
NASA.
gonna put my dick on the side of the White House. Nigga would be like, well, what the problem is? Y'all scared of dicks?
Tell him Joe Clark.
I ain't got no problem with Trump saying we're gonna start a space force. Why not? Fuck it.
We're going to get into that. So, Space Force, the policies that we talked about last week with the kids at the border. Matt, go ahead and name some of the other policies that's questionable that Trump done had.
The combining of the Department of Education and the Department of Labor.
Wise way.
Because if you ain't got a job, you need to go to college. That's the only thing that makes sense. The director of the EPA, who was questionable during confirmation because he had an active lawsuit against the EPA.
Right.
And he was not going to be the head of that department. And the fact that he tried to use his position to get his wife a Chick-fil-A, soundproofing his office.
I don't see no problem with that.
Right, that's right. Because you know what?
People
What
that
you
listen-
talking about
people
at
that-
work
yeah.
that you need a soundproof office.
People that power use their power for all kind of different shit. I'm not surprised.
But it's a way to do it. Ask Corrine Brown. It's a way to do it, and it's a way not to do it.
All the motherfuckers do it. Obama
But
did
it's a
it.
way to
Bush,
do it.
It's a process.
Every
though.
shoplifter don't
Right.
get caught.
It still comes
'Cause
with the
it's a way
same
to-
results in the end.
No.
You're using your power to get something
It's
that
not-
you want.
That's a mockery.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's one thing for your spouse to be unfaithful. It's another to be unfaithful in your bed.
That's true.
I don't even know what the hell you said they had used the power
That-
for. A
that-
Chick-fil-A? What?
400,000 people apply. 100 get one on a yearly basis.
Right, for Chick-fil-A.
And this how sorry
For a franchise.
This how sorry you were trying to get in the
Hey.
line. Your wife went online, started the application, said, "Never mind, honey. Can you call them and see if we can get one?" You won't. If you
I don't
can't
see the
fill-
problem.
If you can't fill out the paperwork, you're not playing the game right. I don't have no problem with the game.
Well, see, that's the thing, though, and what we're really talking about is the detriment of Trump policies for the community as a whole and the black community, and how the importance of these primaries coming up, and so we can change the legislation around. Because in reality, Trump really is doing some crazy shit, man. That don't make no sense. That's not benefiting not just black people, but it's not benefiting no damn
We're
body.
gonna have to break this down on how this is affecting
We will
niggas.
come down to
Because
it.
that's all that niggas.
We will
feel. All
come-
of this about the EPA.
We will break
and-
it down,
No, niggas
because-
don't care about the cracker giving this bitch
right.
a Chick-fil-A.
There you go.
I don't.
You really don't.
Get a bitch a Chick-fil-A.
You really
Fuck
don't.
Chick-fil-A too.
I understand why you wouldn't, right?
Why-
Because it
why?
seemed like it wouldn't make sense that she give a Chick-fil-A. Because if you don't want a Chick-fil-A, that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. That makes sense. But what if you just want to do a line service and he know line people?
Oh man.
Well, shit, can he hook me up? Shit, I'll go.
But that's
snap-
the thing.
Yeah,
he not
it's
gonna
not.
hook
It's
you
not
up.
that I can't hook you up because clearly I can. But nigga, why?
Well, we need
Yeah.
niggas. Well, that's why we need niggas to vote and put niggas in position.
Oh,
and,
no,
but see, this
'Cause
what happened.
This not about voting.
Well-
This kind of corruption is not about who voted for who. It's who do I know now.
Well, I know that's what the system about, and when you talk about the corruption, that's a whole different thing.
That's
yeah,
what
but
this
it is the system though. So whoever you vote in there, I just don't see this. What happened when the nigga get in there? They have to be stand up, and they got to be held to a different statute than the cracker. So
You assume
I want him to be just as corrupt as the next cracker that was there before him. That's how this shit works.
Barack Obama is LeBron James.
He was corrupt too.
But listen, here go the thing. He did not win every finals he was in.
But wait, how you saying Obama?
He
was
gave
corrupt?
deals too.
He did what?
He gave deals to the
Okay,
black
giving
people.
deals.
That's what happened. That's
But
that's
giving
corrupt.
deals-
Lobbyists is the biggest corrupt shit ever. That's just a legal
Right.
way of corrupting shit.
Lobbying.
Everybody do that.
It's not what we arguing. Everybody lobbies. We talking about his direct policies.
Yes, Obama had that shit too. Oh, you talking about policies?
Right.
now.
We talking about
Well,
policies.
what policies is corrupt by Trump?
But here's the thing. There's actually laws on the books that do say, for example, you can't use your position directly to gain
Right.
financially.
Yeah,
not
no.
for you, not for your friends or family. And since everybody's under that rule and they figure out how to do it without breaking that law,
Yeah.
why you get to be special Trump and you get to break the law to play the game your way? We got to ignore everything that's on the books because you ain't read the books.
Hey man, Trump doing it boss style.
You,
goddamn.
that's
See,
not.
man,
but
you
that,
can't
but
do
that's,
that.
that's-
Yeah, you can.
It's nothing
Obama
about-
could have
it's
did
nothing
all this
about-
shit.
It's nothing
No, he
boss about
couldn't.
Yes,
that.
he coulda.
Could
Number
Bush?
one-
They got the same
could Bush
position.
one do it?
Yeah,
Yeah, Bush did do it, matter of
didn't.
fact.
He didn't. First of all, okay. First
Halliburton.
of all, let's get real with this. Number one, Obama couldn't do this. Two reasons why Obama couldn't do it.
You don't know about everything Obama
Wait,
did. Do
but
you?
I'm looking at what Trump did and comparing it what the Obama did, and it ain't the same shit.
No, this is different. See, this is the whole difference. Everybody want to pay attention now to everything that Trump is doing. When Obama's there, and all the media and everybody on the side, nobody paying attention to the bullshit that he's doing, but they want to
Such as.
pay
Such
attention
as, name
to
it.
everything
Name it.
now.
Such as.
Name it.
I don't give a fuck about it that much.
See, that's
Yeah.
why you can't say you don't give a fuck. You have to have specifics,
nah.
man. You can't
You
do
can't
No,
that.
I'm just telling y'all that
Because
shit and I
you
name
saying
those
Obama-
shit
First of
now.
all, like
No,
I
this
was about
right.
to
You
say-
can name everything Trump doing, but you can't name
this is
nothing that
what I'm
Obama
saying.
did.
Like I was about to say, number one, he didn't do this shit because A, they wouldn't allow him to do this shit. That's
Okay.
part of what we talking about is the fact that Trump out of control. He do whatever the fuck he want to do
It just
without
seemed like
any
that.
check. It don't just seem like that. Wait, hold up. Because look, for example, or whatever. Obama, when he tried to pass legislation through, it got shot down by the Republican Congress every time, no matter what. Okay,
what happened when
Trump
that
has a
happened?
Republican Congress and a Republican Senate who are damn sure down with him. Number two, Obama ain't never violate the Freedom of Information Act, ripping up classified documents, and motherfuckers just overlook it like it's nothing. That's a direct violation of the law.
What's the shit that Obama do that, first of all, Obama, I forgot the situation, but he said that he did some illegal shit or whatever.
It's like what Matt
But
said.
my point is, what's the thing you do when you don't go through Congress and you just
Executive
make
orders.
That's
He
executive
was
order.
how many executive orders did he have?
He had the most.
The most executive
why
orders.
did he
Is
have
that
the
going
most?
around the law?
That's- no.
I don't care why.
What was the nature of these
is that
orders?
going around
What was
the
the,
law?
what
What
was the
was the
nature?
orders?
What was
Right.
the nature of the
Right.
orders?
It wasn't
and they
executive
couldn't be
orders making
around.
a space
They couldn't
force.
be around. The
All
law.
I'm
They
saying
couldn't be
is
around the
he
law.
made a lot of executive. Now, what if Trump made the executive? Then we'd be over here arguing about that.
See,
How did that affect
That's what
niggas?
started the separation of the babies at the border was an executive order.
Right.
You know what is
Right.
now supposed to stop that going forward is
An
an
executive
executive order.
order, right.
So that's two for
And
one
Trump-
problem.
and
Well, it
Trump-
wasn't no executive order to separate the baby. That's
Yes,
just,
it was.
No, it wasn't. That was something Sessions said.
Stop.
I'ma do.
Stop.
That's not an executive order from the president. That
No.
was
Now,
Sessions saying.
you can't put out this misinformation.
No. But that was not a Trump putting in signing. Executive order is still something that is in document. This was not a documentation.
The law was that you could separate the parents. Okay, nobody enforced that part of the law. Sessions and Trump got together.
And enforced the law.
There was an executive order passed to change where that law had to be strictly enforced. That's when they started doing it. They didn't do this when Trump first got elected earlier last year or whatever.
It was already a law, though, right?
The law, yes, but
Exactly.
So no, because it can't be Trump get to break the law, but then here go a law we need to follow.
No, he
the
didn't.
law.
He didn't break the law. He followed the law.
No, he did not.
No. I'm
Did
talking
you just
about,
say it was a law, but they wasn't enforcing
They
it? But so they
didn't
made an
enforce it.
executive order
But
to
the
enforce a
reason why
law?
they-
That makes no sense.
But
Why you
listen.
making an executive order to enforce a law?
The reason why they didn't enforce it was because the shit was too much convoluted stuff in between, and it was almost illegal
That's
to do
not
it.
Almost illegal. You see these words?
Let's walk
Hear these
through
words.
what really has happened.
Almost.
Okay, so illegally entering into the United States is a felon. Is a misdemeanor the first time. As a repeater, that's a felony crime. Right? If you cross in illegally. Previously, if you came up from wherever and said, "Look, I'm looking for refuge. It's war where I'm coming from. I'm here because it's not safe for me to go home." Right? That's not considered an illegal crossing. What has happened now is the policy has become: listen, if you don't come through 509 Main Street, South Texas, and ask for protection from safety, anywhere else we're going to consider that an illegal crossing. Now you're in the criminal justice system. We're taking your baby away. See, all these people weren't going straight into the jail system because they were seeking asylum.
Right. They're not allowing them to
So
do that.
what happened was, it used to be okay for black
And I
people to
agree with
vote.
that.
Then they started arresting them while they walking down the sidewalks to the voting precinct. Yeah, you can, but we're gonna make it a crime. We're gonna make the step before the crime,
before you get there.
before you get a chance to do what you have a right to do.
I agree with not letting every motherfucker that cross the border just
I do
say,
too.
That's fine.
I have asylum.
We
I
all
do too.
agree with that.
Well, my point is, all
I
of
don't
this shit
wait,
was existing law, though.
Wait.
Yeah, like-
I gotta take that back. I don't agree with not letting a motherfucker claim asylum because
Yeah, but everybody could do it. You
It's
got to
a
have a way to do
human
it.
right.
Though. You got to have a way to do it, though.
Everybody can have them, but I agree. There
Gotta-
should be a system in place to do the background
Gotta be a
check
way to do it.
and then the application for entry.
but there is. They just violating the system. Like you said, they change it around.
The legal immigration system is not equipped for the modern flow of migrants. It's just not. Even under Obama, under Bush, it's just not fit to handle the number of people coming when you consider all the conflicts around the world, especially in South and Central America. So there is stuff in place. It just don't work. So this is only adding to a case where why are we keeping babies in Walmarts?
Yeah, that's the point. And that's another thing too.
Clearly,
You know, a lot of-
clearly
but-
we're not ready to handle this number of
Right.
customers.
And then the law did is this where they said they could separate the families. And the law said in extreme cases. It didn't say every damn time. Now they start. But see, here's what makes something an extreme case. The extreme case is when the father is a criminal or the mother is a criminal. So like what Matt said, what they were doing with being slick was they was arresting the people before the processing of the ICE stuff happened.
Instant criminal.
So now you're a criminal, so it's an extreme case, so they separating the families or whatever, right? So then when they separate the families, they putting these kids in the back of doggone Granger shops inside cages with aluminum foil on top of them and stuff like that. That's cool, but that's not the only policy. How can you say Trump policies don't affect niggas when...
I just said it.
But
No.
wait, when you have the Space Force, you know how much money the Space Force is going to garner
niggas
as a...
don't
Wait,
care.
let me finish.
Fuck about
How much... Okay, so niggas don't care. That means niggas stupid.
No, that don't mean stupid. I don't care about that. They're going to spend their money
I'm
on what they
trying
want
to
to
tell
spend
you
it
why
on.
you should kill.
Go ahead, on.
You taking... we asking for free college, right? We
Who?
ask... Humans, Americans.
Oh, I thought we were talking about niggas.
Student loan.
We niggas, bro. Niggas is
Niggas ain't
niggas
no
ain't
free
humans.
college.
So you telling me
There's
that
plenty
a nigga
niggas
in
that will
America
prefer
and
some free
and a white
college.
person in America is two different things.
What I'm telling you is,
When it come to free
the
college.
niggas ain't.
When it
saying-
come to
that's
free
not something
college.
niggas. If we get it, cool. But ain't nobody going
So what we asking
pounding
for?
at the
So
door.
what you
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
me?
it
No,
is.
I'm
Yeah.
asking you a question because as a nigga, what is niggas asking for? Give me a demand that niggas
Just the
is
same
making.
rights as white people to be treated
Okay.
equally as white people. Not
Okay,
nothing
so-
free.
Okay, so then part of those rights would be the free college if we got the free college, correct?
As if we have, but it's not reality
so
right
we
now.
asking for as a people,
Oh, okay.
as people who are subjects of the government or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We want free college. We want better health care. We want better education. We want books in our schools. We want to bring back the art programs in school. We want to do all that, and they say we ain't got no money, right? But then you about to spend $8 trillion to make the Space Force.
I know, but you know that's
That affects
federal.
niggas.
No, it don't. That's federal. You know we have states.
We're
too.
asking for
The
federal
state
money.
want
What it-
books from
Man,
books
you-
from school.
you playing games.
If you want books for a public school,
FEMA is
public
federal.
school. Where's public school coming from?
How much percentage of money?
All right.
Wait. How much percentage of money federally
Yeah.
does the state of Florida get to fund their public schools.
I don't know how much you tell me.
90%. States only pay 10% of their funding. 90% of the money come from the thing. And when I don't know, Soleil don't go to
You
the
be
public
throwing
school.
out these facts
No,
that be wrong.
I was just
boy.
about to say, I'll show you after the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah, you gotta show
'Cause
me. I
when
wish we
Anna-
had intern Bud.
Intern
Intern
Bud,
Bud, you
yeah.
ain't shit.
When
Your bald walrus bastard.
He on the way.
Bud,
But
if
when
you watch
Anna,
him,
when
comment.
Anna, at the end of the year, when your kid go to public school, they send you a breakdown of the freaking how the money come in or whatever, right? The majority of the money for public schools come from the federal education.
How much is it?
grant.
100%?
It's like no, ain't 100%.
You might as
trying
well.
to make
You
me change my number.
you said
but
90,
it's
90 to 95%.
No, yes, it is. It is.
Right.
90% of every dollar is federally funded. That's where the federal education system thing come in. That's why we was talking to the other pod about Bessie DeVos cutting the education thing or whatever, right? And even if it wasn't 90%, say it was 40%, that's still a lot.
It's still a lot, but tell me how this affect niggas.
How does that not affect niggas? That's your
doesn't affect
children
all.
in school.
God damn it.
That's my thing. You think the only thing that affect niggas is like going to jail, getting equal rights in the court systems and shit like that. Nigga, we go to school.
How was Anna doing in school?
Now you
How's
turn it
Anna doing in school? Is it adequate?
She's
Is
doing
is
well.
How is it is it adequate?
Is she
That's
the
all I'm saying.
exception or the rule?
No, she's the.
She is the exception.
She's
of
the
You
rule.
crazy?
How is the
Is
kids doing
she
that?
the rule?
You crazy as fuck.
How many A schools do we have
Is she the rule?
in Florida?
I don't know how many
The grades. Oh, you got all these other statistics you just throwing out there.
What kind of shit is
God
that?
damn it.
See, no.
Now look.
No,
Okay,
you
we
trying
got
to
A. We got.
if you're gonna recklessly refuse,
I'm saying, we
that
got-
your
trying to
life
pad
is
your
not
narrative.
We got A schools, B schools, C schools,
Do we
D
have
schools.
raggedy
Now these
streets?
schools, that's A schools. How are they A schools when the system is shit? You saying the system shit right now?
What are you talking about?
Because obviously, if he do the space thing or whatever, then he's taking away money or whatever.
No.
from the-
What if he's not taking no money away. They giving the money out of nowhere.
Okay, then
That's my
so
point.
that means they're giving. So they're giving the money away out of nowhere.
you
That
cool-
means he has more money to give to the thing. So what's wrong with the
So
system
you
now?
cool with Trump giving money to make niggas with lasers and spaceships,
Yes.
but not to your children?
No. See,
'Cause that's what I'm talking
You're,
about.
you're
Am I
phrasing
wrong,
it.
man?
You're phrasing it like that.
But
When
you know what?
phrase it
Though,
like
a
that.
month ago, 2 months ago, we were saying we couldn't afford to make schools safe.
Right.
Who said that?
We did. On
America
this
said
podcast,
that.
America.
I didn't say that. Don't say we. I ain't never said
Listen,
that.
America was saying, what can we
Okay.
do? There's no answer to keeping schools safe. But we trust that, you know what, now is the time to figure out how to make space safe. Just
Well-
practical priorities.
That's my thing.
Just practical priorities. Whatever
you want.
magic.
Right.
Whatever
You
magic.
want. Whatever issue that you want to address, where you're saying we need money to go to that issue or whatever. Like getting those ringtones changed so every phone don't have the same damn ringtone.
Who the hell is this?
Whatever money that we getting addressed or whatever, that money for the
Man.
Space Force that don't need to exist could go to that money.
Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something, boy. $1 trillion something disappeared. All right, before 9/11. You think that fucked up anything? They could print and they could do whatever the fuck they want to with this pussy ass money, and it ain't affecting nobody. So you putting so much into this system and everything. Like this is what it is.
What
And
system
this
you
is
live
what
in?
real.
I was just talking to somebody about
But
that.
what
this
I'm
week.
telling you about the system is, it don't matter how much money they spend on that shit. It don't matter. That shit don't matter.
What? Okay.
$1 trillion went missing. Ain't fuck up nothing.
Listen, first of all, $1 trillion in the scheme.
More
of
than
G-
$1 trillion.
Okay.
What, I don't
$10
know.
trillion is a lot of money, but $1 trillion or $2 trillion in the scale of the America's gross GDP ain't shit. To be honest with you, period.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm saying is
All
this
right.
though. What I'm saying is this though. If you think for 1 second that niggas ain't out here, you turning me into Matt. Niggas live a regular life. We go to work, we come home, we go to school, we do our regular shit. What your narrative is, what you're saying is, that shit don't matter. All the regular shit we do on a regular basis because we living under the system that you saying, well, that's their system.
It's already corrupt.
Yeah, it's their system, but we living under it. So if you gonna be in the game, you might as well play it. That's all I'm saying. So
Yeah, but they have the funds to fund the public
Okay,
shit
well,
now.
you saying
doing the
don't even
space shit
argue-
is not going to take
you
away
say-
from
you
that.
saying-
It doesn't matter.
So if
But
you
you
go,
missing my
so
point.
if you're going on vacation, it don't make a difference if you go to Disney World or the Fun Spot.
What you mean?
So if you go on vacation, the amount of money you have to spend on getting there, the amount of money you spend on staying somewhere, and now the amount of money that you spend to go in something. Fun Spot is $30 a kid. Disney World is $120. it doesn't change your budget.
I don't know
on which one you
the
go
kids
to.
gonna have more fun at the fun spot.
That's not what I'm asking you. If it change your budget, we might get a better room with a pool now,
Right?
Because we went to fun spot.
But you ain't though. That's my thing.
Or we might be at the Motel 6. That's way too close.
So he would, but I'm saying in the bigger scheme of America,
but listen,
you're not gonna get that bigger pool because they
you
spend the
don't
money
you
on
don't
this.
give a fuck.
No, because they spend the money on this doesn't mean you're going to get that.
The reason why it means that is because you don't give a fuck.
No.
If you said,
why do I'm not in control
why
of the
would
shit.
it change? Why would your wallet be crazy and theirs is magic? Your wallet,
They could lose $1 trillion and they don't fuck with nothing. That's why.
No, it does fuck with something because here's the thing: in order to make money, right? When the government makes money out of thin air, what they have to do is lend money to something or someone. Somebody
borrow.
has to say. Well, it's generally created by lending out money to banks and stuff like that, like Wells Fargo. That was opening up all them fake accounts in your grandma's name. Yeah,
America don't dictate that shit though.
Yeah,
That's the central bank.
So who's
first of all, the
charge?
central bank.
Who's running the country?
First of all, when it's a problem, when it was the biggest financial crisis or whatever, who was in charge then?
Was
it the president or was
Who's
it the central banking
Tank,
central?
How you get
running the
solutions?
country?
How you get solutions then?
I want to answer this question because the central bank is the one that said, "Okay, we're going to raise the rate of this. We're going to print
that's
more
what
money.
they do.
We're going to do this, and we're going." They're the people that's
They set APR
pushing
rates.
the fucking button
Right.
of all the money that controls the value of the dollar.
And
They
who-
can do that,
and
right?
who
So what the fuck they
who
got
get-
to do
Who
with
gives
it?
them directions?
No fucking body. They don't get
President-
audited.
Wait,
What
that's
part-
not true.
what
The
part of the
president don't
company-
appoint the head of the
No,
central
no,
bank.
no. Yeah, he
think
get direction, but he doesn't give them orders
But think
at
about,
all.
Think about any company that you have worked for with more than 50 employees.
Yeah,
You got people in
With
different
19.
departments doing
Yeah.
different things. But if you think that what one department is doing don't affect somebody else in the building, that's ridiculous.
Oh no, I do. They
Right?
There's the main.
Even though they don't even work in direct contact with each other. But guess what? If payroll mess up, the janitor mad. Now the janitor job ain't got nothing to do
How
with,
can you say?
with
But
human
wait,
resources.
how can you say?
So,
Okay,
so just
right.
because you don't see the direct link, when it's a problem, all kind of relationships pop up.
And how can you say that the central bank
yeah.
ain't affected by the people that we elect when the president get the treasurer? So if you pick the treasurer, if the president picked the treasurer, hold up, the treasurer that Hillary, Obama, and Bill Clinton picked is going to be completely different than the treasurer that Trump picked. So you can't say that don't affect his rates and stuff that he's picked is going to be based off of Trump's belief how the financial system
Is
should
the
be ran.
treasurer the same thing as the person that's
Yes,
over
that's
the
the person.
over the central bank?
Yes,
or
that's the
whatever.
same person.
And who is always picked? It's not no crazy person that's picked to run that shit. It's always
Like Bill
somebody that's
Carson
in
and
line.
HUD.
It's always somebody in
No,
line. That's all I'm saying.
It's a choice.
Trump is not. Trump ain't
Listen,
picked no random person. He
it's-
picked a Wall Street person.
That's exactly what he has done.
No,
It's
he
picked
hasn't.
random people.
Yes, he did.
Not for the treasury. He didn't pick no random person.
First of all, you can say people in line because they have a list of people who might be the choice, but it's still your pick.
Bessie DuVoe is a crazy pick. That's a crazy pick. The person that he picked to run the central bank is not no fucking Betsy DuVoe.
No, it's not.
Listen.
But it's also a person who don't set good rates. They just
No.
they just raise the interest rates.
That was necessary. It was going to have to happen anyway.
I'm gonna say, how you gonna say
that's-
what's wrong with the treasury?
Listen,
The economy is rolling good.
depends on
That's
where
because
your
of
econ-
Obama.
Depends on where your economy
See, now
is.
niggas wanna throw it down there.
Wait.
That
When the
nigga wanna throw.
okay, wait.
Whoever, I give credit to whoever the fucking president.
So you telling me Trump changed the whole economy around in a year?
No, but I'm saying
Okay,
no.
so-
When I'm
so
saying
wait.
when I say the economy is good, I'm saying okay, that's Trump.
How?
I'm not gonna say that's because of Obama.
That's fake news.
How?
Because
You just
Trump
said
ain't
it.
did
You just
shit.
said
Ain't the economy still running good? And
The economy is running good based on Barack Obama.
So
how
we're
long?
not-
How
we're
long
not-
is
we're not
that gonna
give
be?
credit?
until they phase them out.
So we can't give credit where credit is due.
No, I'm
We gonna credit to whoever's around.
Right.
Did,
Do Bush get credit?
Hold on, it's not the same policy as Obama.
It is. Do
Didn't
you know
he-
how legislation works?
Didn't he?
So when Trump come in, okay, so if the policy, and I'm just using this for example, if the policy is that businesses can take out small interest loans at this low rate, that's the policy that Obama put in, right? And then you telling me Trump, day one, he come in, he could change that policy without going through Congress?
This is how we did it. Didn't he change the whole taxes?
Let's make it more. Let's make it.
That's
Didn't he
not-
change? Does that have anything to do with the
Hold on,
economy?
man. Let me get this real quick. Yes, he did change it.
Does that have something to do with the economy?
No, you know why?
Oh, okay.
Wait. Can you shut the fuck up?
All right.
Because you're doing all that. All right. That
All right.
shit don't make your point any less wrong. Shut the fuck up. He did change the tax policy. That is a fact. The tax policy don't go into effect until 2019. So how could that have something to do with the economy?
Let's play a better game. Let's play the everyday, everyman game, right? I'm the kind of guy who likes orange juice in the morning, right? I like orange juice. And to me, the price of orange juice is what it is because I like Simply Fresh. It's good to me. I like the price. And you know what? I pay $5 for a quart of orange juice, right? But when Trump decides I'm going to raise tariffs on these European imports, and then China says, okay, if you want to do that, we're going to raise tariffs on X and Y. And now my orange juice is $6, right? Am I supposed to say that's the grocery store fault or that's Trump fault?
Oh, it don't affect you because you're a nigga.
No, it affect me because I like the orange juice.
But that's what
I'm
I'm
every
saying.
man.
Is that what's happening? Because my
Every
orange
shit
juice costs the
is that
same.
nigga.
Is that what's happening?
That's what's going to happen.
See, we talking about future shit.
No,
yeah.
a year. No, we're not talking about a year. We're talking about early July when Trump's first round of tariffs go into effect. Then we're talking about the end of July when the EU's tariffs in response and China's going into effect. But the question still remains.
Yes, that's on
Guess
Trump.
what?
That's on Trump.
That's on Trump.
That's on Trump.
Is that a problem? Because
Okay, that's a problem.
why that's a problem?
All right. I'm
that's
going
federal.
on with what you
No,
want me to say.
That's my
I'm going along with what you want me to say.
You were saying we could talk about future shit. Hell yeah. You don't care about tomorrow?
Well, that's my thing. I just heard that nothing that Trump done has affected the economy.
I just asked you about orange
Right?
juice.
Nothing Trump's
Now
done
listen,
has
now
affected the
listen,
economy.
That's
now
what I'm
listen.
saying.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
That's
when
why the
orange
economy
juice
rolling.
when orange juice go from $5 to $6, that means I'm gonna have to buy less orange juice. That's
You saying win, but we're
understandable.
going off of hypotheticals.
We're not.
It ain't going to be no
July
hypothetical.
isn't a week.
I know. We're going. Not, it's not. Is
We're
it now
talking about
though?
a week.
Is
That's
it now
too far in
though?
the future.
So before when
Is it
before
blowing your mind?
I
A
want
week?
to go back to before we was talking about Trump is going to repeal abortion and
I
it's
wanna
going to
go
be
to
a bit.
next
Who said Trump going to repeal abortion? Ain't nobody say that, but dumbass liberals.
Matt said that we was over here. We had
Texas-
this whole
Texas
thing,
is
and
fine,
you
and it's
agreed.
in court.
So when you talk about dumbass liberal, you talk about yourself. I remember all of this
First
shit,
of all,
boy.
I don't remember that conversation.
Yes, I
at
do.
all.
You were like,
we ain't having it on the podcast.
No, we had it over here. I was,
Oh,
and
okay.
I was like, fuck. Then before he got lit, I was like, well, what the fuck is Trump gonna do? He gonna repeal abortion.
Oh, you
He
talking
gonna
about
do
what we
this.
was
He
saying,
gonna
things
do
that he
that.
can do. He still
That's
got
what
time.
we're doing now when we're talking about hypothetical.
No, we
no,
not.
no.
The tariffs already
the
in
tariff-
place.
the
That's
tariff-
not hypothetical.
It's not
He
hypothetical.
already signed it.
It's in a week.
I know, but is anything going up? We'll
So you
come
think-
back and talk once the prices of
You think-
everything go up.
So what you want to do is let him fuck it up, then we'll deal with it after he fuck it up.
I'm still waiting for him to fuck something up.
If
He
by the
doing
time,
plenty.
I would, but
Here's the real trick.
I'm still
Here's
living
the
fine.
Here's the real trick, right? Here's the real trick of all of this. He hasn't touched my life. At the point where the orange juice does go from $5 to $6, like we talked about, that policy has already been made at such a high level so long ago that by the time you're the last to know, bruh. You're the last to know.
Tell
But
him
guess
about-
what? The process to undo it is just as long. And guess what? You won't know when that's happening either.
Tell him about the farm bill real quick.
Okay, so the farm bill is a great budget. It's what we use to subsidize the price of food, livestock, agriculture here in the U.S., and it funds the food stamp program, right? SNAP.
Yep.
Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. I know it's fun to think that it's all Negroes on there.
But it's
But
not.
just like we're a minority of the population,
We're the minority
we're a
on food
minority on food stamps, especially when you look at whole numbers, just actual numbers. Well, they want to move that to Health and Human Services, the food stamp program.
Yeah, they fucking all that up
How so?
or whatever. I already because first of all, you tried to end the whole snap fucking
Because
program.
they rather not do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was one goddamn problem.
yeah,
But they ain't do that yet. But
right. But if
They
we can
tried
move it, if we can move it to Health and Human Services, we do two things. One, now the farm bill, all the farm bill becomes is how can we help American farmers, which seems like a good idea. Until you look at, well, one, they export most of what they produce relative to what we consume.
right.
Okay. So we're helping them make money in China, which is cool because we need good farmers, I imagine. But at the same time, we're also making it to where, you know what, you'll make more money if you grow corn using these products because you can get them out faster, and now all the 5-year-olds look like 10-year-olds, and the 10-year-olds look like 15-year-olds because they got the corn on steroids. Well, we're going to give them more money to get better steroids to pump the kids up more. Like, that seems like it's far-fetched and don't touch your life. But again, by the time it gets to you,
I didn't say, hold on, wait, we gotta stop this. We gotta stop adding like everything Trump does doesn't affect me.
You just said nothing Trump does affect
that's
you.
not what I said.
Okay.
When I said it doesn't affect, I was talking about those specific
It's a lot of big things
that we are talking about, like
by the
that
time they
EPA and that
trickle
Space
down,
Force and that.
yeah,
Now
by
we're
the
talking about
time
a
they
different
trickle
subject.
down, it
This
don't-
actually
But that's what we
does.
talking about.
Right,
His
these are
policies in general.
Yeah, well, we
But
got
see,
so
but that's the
fucked
thing.
up.
But that's
not
the
all
thing.
of them though, but this one,
Right.
you got to go. You can't just say all in
Right,
with a raw
you can't
sheet.
just jump and say everything Trump do is fucking up every person, because that's not going to be true.
I just go policy
Right.
by policy,
Right.
and this policy
Right.
here,
Right.
he's fucking shit up.
It really do
If he
sound
fuck
like
up
it.
Snap, that shit gonna fuck up America. Period. In general, niggas gonna starve.
And
I don't want to
here's-
get drastic now.
Now I'm gonna tell you what is drastic. And this sounds crazy, but anytime you have power spread across an organization and you see people starting to consolidate it to a single point, that should make you nervous. It will be like being on your job and your review is done by 3 managers, right? You only got to make 2 of them like you.
Right. And then
Right.
now it's done by one.
Right. Now it's that one guy and he ain't like you from your first day.
Bitch.
Right, and that's all he say every time you clock in. You made it. You're here. You're
yeah.
here for more.
Kill your boss.
But
That's
guess
all you
what?
got to do.
I think
Any
you
nigga going through some
you
shit
can
like
have
that
a
out there, just
revolution.
kill their boss. Goddamn, that
have
solve
a
all the
revolution.
problems.
I think before we wrap up the Trump topic, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna talk about Trump a lot more times before this podcast ends.
Every vote counts.
or whatever. Yeah,
Every
yeah.
vote
Go
counts.
vote, because midterms
Yeah,
are
bitches.
Register.
local elections and your state senate
Vote your
and your
conscience.
governor and all that stuff. That stuff matter more. But I will say this too, or whatever. We live inside the U.S. government. We don't have New Nation of the Black Sun. We don't live in Wakanda. We live inside the United States of America. So you should give a fuck about how the United States of America run their government, because if you're going to be in the game, you might as well play it. Period, point blank. Ain't no reason to be in the game and just standing over there, not catching the ball, not jumping, not doing nothing. You might as well do the best of your advantage so that it can get you paid or get you the way you is. We in the game. Ain't nothing we can do about that, so we might as well play the game. Or whatever. Like I always say, you have a better opportunity to fucking kill the master who don't suspect you are doing it than you do the one who suspect you and beating your ass every week. So with the whole Trump thing,
Oh boy, you done switched your little analogy. Boy, I peep what you did there.
What?
I like that. But you done changed it up.
He done came in the house.
Yeah, you done switched it up. I see you put the little sauce on it.
but that's the thing though. You with the Trump thing, midterm elections coming up or whatever. If we vote in these House and Senate races and we sweep out these Republicans or whatever, then they gonna vote against this dumb shit Trump doing. Like he won't be able to end the SNAP program, or he won't be able to do all this other crazy retarded stuff that he doing, the bad policies that he have, because he'll have somebody fighting him, just like Obama. That's what the Republicans did. They was like, Obama gonna fuck us.
At
So
least
we
the stuff
gotta
with long-term consequences.
right, because we talking about it might not affect us, but we talking about shit that's gonna affect our kids. And we talk about shit that's gonna affect in the next 5 to 10 years.
If you expect
We'll be
to
all
live
right.
5
We'll make
years,
it. God damn it, we made it through worse. Y'all niggas be all right.
and
We'll
then
sell some
Rome
dope or
fell.
something.
But I don't want to be all
I
right.
ain't bullshit.
I want to be good.
Hey, well, if you being good don't depend on your country, it depend on you. I'm tired of the playing victim, goddamn it. Like Matt, I'm on your side now. You cannot be a victor if you always playing the victim.
That
Ain't
should
no,
have been your final thought.
it should have been. Goddamn, you can't win shit with all this being a victim. Fuck the system. The system fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up. You got niggas. Hey,
You know what I feel about
y'all
that?
niggas got to
you
do
know how I
something.
feel about that shit? Here go why I feel about that or whatever. I agree. You can't always play the victim. You got to assert yourself. You have to do something to fix it.
Sick of
right?
this shit, Anthony.
Okay, but here go the thing. What niggas want to do?
God damn it.
What niggas want to do?
Fuck bitches, get money.
That's
No,
it.
no.
Because that's the
No,
thing. They
don't be telling people that, because they gonna start to believe it.
But no, he right. That is what niggas want to do.
That's not what niggas want to do.
But that's not what niggas should do.
Even niggas want to go home and sleep in peace.
Hey,
But
man.
that's my thing. That's my point. But wait, that's my point.
Yeah.
Your options are you live in a you. It's just like Brad Dad say. You get the government you deserve. It's true. You live in an oppressive government. You have two options. A, work the system and work within that government to get what you want. B, revolt. Niggas want to y'all niggas want to go fight. And since niggas don't want to go fight, the only other option is A.
Well, see, this-
so you got to run it. You can't. Option C, do nothing is stupid.
This be my thing with this shit that be pissing me off, nigga. Because no, I can't name every bullshit that Obama did, but I can't name every bullshit that Trump do either. Because I mean, They all doing bullshit. But the people that do pay attention and do care about the shit that y'all talk about, like all this money and them is everything turns tribal, and it gets to us versus them, or it gets to liberal. Oh, there we go. It gets to liberal versus conservative, Republican versus Democrat. And when you get tribal like that, you miss all the bullshit that's on your side, and you pay no attention. And then it's just you having an antagonist. And
we're gonna move on to the next topic. But I want to say this: we live in a two-party system. It's Democrats.
You gotta get the last word, huh?
No. You can get another word in.
I don't want no another word.
I just want to say this: we live in a two-party system. It's Democrats. It's Republicans. Okay. First of all, we need more parties. Number one, because we don't all fold into those ideals for either one of those parties.
True.
Number two, or whatever though, it ain't gonna be more than two parties. It's always gonna be two parties because the two parties are too strong to establish another one.
I said that before.
That's not true.
Never say never, young
how we
buck.
get another party?
Never say never.
Listen, that Bernie fever and that Tea Party action is.
You know why it got crushed? It got crushed because of Hillary.
But
and you know what? And it did get crushed that time. You know what? Jesse Jackson got crushed.
Yeah.
But we spent some more time studying the system, how to play the game. We found T'Challa from Wakanda, moved him to Chicago, and then ended up with Barack Obama.
I want to see T'Challa birth certificate.
Right.
He ain't no real U.S. citizen. He a
what I'm
Muslim
saying?
traitor. That being said, though,
So
you right.
Bernie gonna be reincarnated.
But see, how many
Cory Booker.
where all my Democratic socialists at? Because I don't know none. And then, boo, Matt said, boo, get your conservative ass out of here, Matt. Also, or whatever, when you look at the Tea Party, yeah, on the grassroots level, on the local level, they did a thing, but they also got assimilated into the Republican Party.
That's right.
Don't get it twisted.
That's right.
Donald Trump is a Tea Party president, period, point blank. Yeah, because all that extreme shit is what the Tea Party was about, man.
Let me tell you.
I don't know if that's.
What?
I don't know if that's.
I love that Trump just say whatever the fuck he want to say. I love it. Because Obama was like a mask. I don't know who this nigga is.
If he was your boss.
Say what? If it was
You
my
wouldn't
boss?
love it if he was your boss. You ain't got on the shirt again.
know.
You ain't got on the shirt again, Tank.
I wouldn't like none of them corny motherfuckers in Washington being my boss.
You
I don't
would.
like it.
You would, because everybody has some managers that ain't the worst and some that is the pits of hell.
Well, ain't no person like that going.
First of all,
Be your
to
president.
say that the president should just be able to be like a nigga on the street is dumb.
No.
They
I
ain't
like
got
it
the
for
same
him.
job.
It ain't the same job.
No, I like for him to be less PC about the shit that's going on.
I still don't like that.
You want people to be less PC with you?
Right.
I want what? I want who?
You want people to be less PC with you? Because it's gonna be a problem every time you stop for gas, Jordan.
One of the biggest things about being president is diplomacy. Right? Yeah. So you can't be fucking, well, fuck China. You can't, that's not diplomacy, bro.
Hey man, I ain't got no problem with it.
That's not part of the job.
That's okay with a shade tree mechanic, not with a prime minister.
Who you riding with?
Let me tell
riding with them?
Let me tell you, nobody.
They want to be Obama over and fuck him in the ass.
Going to the club with the dude that always
get
pick
in
a fight.
Right? Why you want to keep getting in a
Nobody
fight?
keep going with
it. It depends on what club I'm going to.
It don't.
It depends on what club I'm going to.
It don't.
If I go to a little ratchet club, I want a nigga that can throw them hands.
Nah, we going something fancy. P Diddy doing something at the landing.
Who?
That's it.
P Diddy, Puffy. They making the band part 7.
Puffy might want to party with me. You know what that means?
Yeah.
I need a nigga with them hands.
That's all you bring a fight, dude. Don't let them pin you down in that fight.
Ain't nobody trying to go somewhere with fight dude every
don't,
time.
you not,
because now you
know
got to
why?
fight every time. You right? Who you ride with?
All right, look here.
Because you know what? No matter what, fight dude gonna find a reason to mess up a good time.
Hell yeah.
I don't want to say fuck Trump because niggas might think I'm just fuck Trump, but nigga, he is getting something done in Korea. Y'all niggas, y'all gonna hate on that. Oh, y'all gonna hate on that.
Let me tell you what I'm gonna hate on. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna hate on. We gonna stop our military exercises. We're gonna stop making sure that if you do something silly, we gonna be ready.
Right.
And you gonna.
What they doing? What North Korea gave
They
up?
say they denuclearizing.
No.
They couldn't even agree on what.
No, that's what he said. They said we're gonna do it. But this is the thing though. Their system was already fucked up. They didn't. So they was not gonna be able to do too much shit anyway. So that's how they.
But I don't want to put no fake news on this podcast.
Don't be making that up.
I don't want to put no fake news on this podcast. Kim Jong Un ain't never say he was denuclearizing shit. He hasn't said a single word since the thing.
He really did.
He hasn't said anything. He has said 0 words since he met with Trump and the president of Korea. He hasn't said anything. Trump said everything he wanted to say. Oh, we gonna get rid of all our military actions in that area, and they gonna denuclearize. He ain't say that. That shit ain't no written policy that he signed in no treaty. They was talking over a state.
They ain't in the process of doing nothing different.
Trump don't get
Then what the hell he doing out there on the goddamn island with them damn gooks?
Cause he crazy, man. He
You know what he out there doing?
What the fuck you doing, Trump?
You know what he out
you
there
ain't
doing?
no gook, my dog.
He out there trying to figure out.
What he trying to do?
He trying to figure out how do you rule with an iron fist.
Now, I think he over there trying to fuck some of them little Korean babies.
No, he over there
Wait a
saluting
minute.
generals and telling
Right.
and talking about John McCain ain't
Welcome.
no hero. That's
Welcome.
what he do. He's saluting the generals that beat women and kill their babies, but he telling John McCain, I don't like people who get captured.
This the only thing that I wonder. If people really think who you hang out with don't matter.
Yes, sir.
Like this,
There you
that's
go.
all I'm
You
saying.
are
is-
who your friends
all
are.
I'm saying is, if
Ain't
you
no
ra-
PC
if
niggas
you-
around me.
Nah, but listen, if you rather hang out with Putin, who stole Robert Kraft's Super Bowl ring.
My man.
Okay,
I wanna say-
wait a minute.
You don't like Putin?
That's a bully.
Hell no, I don't
let me
like
tell you
Putin.
something.
I kind of like Putin.
I like power. I don't like bullies.
Hey,
I love power.
who-
I can't stand
the
for
bullies.
bullies.
The bullies the ones that win in the end.
Man, we really gotta
No,
get
they
the
don't.
track. What I just want to know this though. What you like about Putin?
Putin.
The topless photos.
Yeah, you like the
Putin.
fact
What
that
you said? He the man. Rule with an iron fist.
So y'all like
God
dictators.
damn
So
it.
y'all like Stalin?
No,
No,
you
no,
don't.
that's
Y'all
why.
like
No,
Hitler?
no.
What
Don't
you
say
talking
that.
about?
See, there you go. Niggas say I like
No,
Putin. Now you say I
that
like
ain't what you're
Hitler.
saying.
No, what I'm
That
saying,
ain't
well,
what
we
you're
in the
saying.
American system. So if we had Putin, he there for 4 years, and you out of there.
But
goddamn.
this ain't the American system that he running in.
I
We talking
know.
about the
I ain't say I like him. I just said I like Putin.
Maybe
What they got to do with over
4
here?
years, or maybe he president for
What
life.
do you like, nigga? When
I
you
just
say,
said
wait,
it. I just said
when
what
you
I
say
like.
you like one of the harshest dictators in the world. Goddamn, put your phone on goddamn
on. Hey, let me
silent.
see it. I want
That don't
me-
make no goddamn sense. We trying to do a goddamn this.
Hey,
Bro
man.
Nation,
Fuck
I'm
this
ashamed.
podcast.
This nigga ain't got on no shirt. He drinking Jack Daniels.
We don't have
He ain't put his
grill.
phone on silent.
That's
We
what's
got
wrong.
grill.
The
Real
intern
gone.
in traffic. It's
Damn,
hot
man.
outside.
It's hot, boy. That don't make no sense.
And
I ain't
it's
even-
Florida
you know
heat.
what?
It's
I don't
Florida
even give a
heat.
shit what you like about Putin. We gonna move.
I
on to the
already
next
said it
topic.
anyway.
Put your damn phone on silent.
Man, look,
Because
man.
whoever the fuck that is must don't know you do. They should be watching the podcast, but instead
They try to
calling
figure
you.
out if it's on
Well, I
Facebook or
think-
YouTube.
Bitch, they should know by now. It's been about 6 episodes.
I
Take
think,
some
I think that was Pooh.
Well, tell Pooh to cut that shit out. Pooh, cut that shit out. Why you ain't watching the podcast? Damn, cuz. Shit.
Why you ain't got on no shirt?
Why you ain't got?
What this-
Cuz,
what this
put
nigga
your
doing?
shirt on.
Auntie say that's enough.
What this
Hey,
nigga
we gotta
doing?
bring Pooh on here so y'all know what we talking about. Pooh, come on the bit. Cuz, I'm watching the podcast. Your shirt off. I just want to let
We
you
can
know.
see you.
We can see your orangutan titties.
That's what we talking about, baby.
Oh man, for everybody that's listening and not watching, Tank ain't got no shirt on, and it's very unflattering.
Man.
Super unflattering. Matt told him to put his shirt on. D told him to put his shirt on. Stephanie said, "You gonna do your podcast without a shirt?" And yes, he did. You know why? Tank is the prime example of niggas who don't give a fuck. Don't be Tank.
He not the prime example.
Give a shit. Well, he's one
He
of
not
the
the prime.
examples.
Tank got his own shit going, so if I'm an example, all y'all niggas need to be like me.
Yeah.
Man, speaking of niggas who don't give a fuck, segue or whatever, we gonna talk about now the importance of social media and social media thugging, because this go ahead, D. This week the rap community and SoundCloud rappers alike lost the
Mankind.
mankind lost
Humanists.
XX
Tentacion.
yeah, we can't, I can't say his name,
He had a real
and I ain't
name.
even saying that trying to be disrespectful. I just don't know how to pronounce a nigga name. But because I done heard it pronounced 18 different ways. But he got killed in what looks like a robbery. I believe they made an arrest or whatever. But what we was talking about,
The youngster say he got caught lacking.
yeah, he got caught lacking. Good.
Lacking
I'm,
in
proud,
the street, boy.
I'm glad you brought that up, because one of the things y'all did was the lacking. Just bring it over here, D. One of the things y'all did was the lacking.
Tap, tap.
The water. Put some water in there. He's saying.
Thank you.
Bruh Nation, I'm trying to direct
Coordinate.
intern Bud. Don't take off no more, cause this is awful.
We got to get somebody else
This is
salary.
a shit show.
We need them showing up.
Bria, intern Bud, y'all ain't allowed to be off no more. This a shit show.
No days off.
We got
I'm waiting for you to
we
go
got
ahead
D
on.
over here in his orthopedic shoes fucking up orders. We all kinds of shit going on. Tank drunk ain't got no shirt on. I don't know what the fuck going on, man. This shit is awful. Pooh keep calling him, telling him his shirt ain't on. This shit crazy. D got a 40-ounce Miller Lite. I ain't never even seen one of those.
Where are we?
Where are we? What is going on? But yeah, XX Tractor, he fucking got killed. We was talking as three niggas hanging out about social media thugging and how it's affecting things or whatever. Because this dude is definitely an example of social media thugging. So niggas like Takai 6ix9ine probably next on the list, right?
What that nigga name is?
Takai? What it is? What it is? What
I like that. Roll with it.
Ain't Takai?
Takai. Hey man, that nigga's a gangster boy.
Let
You
me
might
tell
want to
y'all-
say a name right. You
let
might
me-
come and
first
shoot
of all,
your
I
You
ass.
might get caught online
Let me
right
tell y'all
now.
something.
Come shoot
I ain't no
your
blood
ass.
or no Crip, and I ain't scared of no gangster. You know why? Because y'all niggas don't be where I be at.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, I ain't going in Hawkers and seeing a Crip. Okay.
Oh yeah, say fuck the Bloods in.
No, I ain't saying that.
We're not here for
But
that.
We ain't here for all
We're not
that.
Say
here for
fuck
that.
the Crips.
I
We ain't here for that.
We in
Nah.
Duval. Ain't no Bloods or Crips here.
That's
you
true,
know
but
what?
young
Somebody
niggas crazy.
might
This
wanna
shit,
be
this
one.
shit, this shit in Ireland.
I ain't fucking with these young niggas. I'm all that shit.
That's my point. That's our point. I ain't fucking with y'all young niggas, man. Y'all young niggas need to get it back together, man. This social media thugging shit. Y'all niggas don't know what real thugs is. Man, what you think about these social media thugs, bro?
It really breaks my heart because you know what? Young people don't understand that your digital life and your real people-to-people life are one and the same, and they affect each other. At any time, if you're found to be something different in one or the other, which is the same thing as not having character, you're going to have problems. If
Right.
you only find online, your real life is not going to be fun. It's going to be filled with disappointing faces and mean words.
And y'all niggas gotta stop, man. Y'all niggas gotta stop. What's your boy name? Takai 6ix9ine or whatever. Oh, okay, whatever his name is. Okay, first of all, and you know what's really funny to me is the internet is really it's a weird thing, man. Internet is greatness. That's why we can do this podcast. That's why technology is where it's at. That's why the world has come closer together because of the internet. It also is fucking y'all niggas all the way up or whatever. Y'all niggas, like Bad said, y'all niggas thugs on the internet and suburban skateboarders in real life. That shit don't go together, man. What y'all think the outcome gonna be? Where they think the end gonna be? These niggas, man, because at the end of the day, or whatever, you just I don't get it. It's not conducive to nothing. I'm from the hood for real. I'm from Grand Park. Ain't nothing cool about being from Grand Park, bro.
But I don't know. I don't know. I think the hoes think it's pretty cool.
That's why they doing
the
it,
hoes
then.
love the thugs.
But you know what? They don't because
Shit.
let me tell you who really love the thugs.
Go
Chicks that ain't really worth keeping for too long.
shit.
But they ain't trying to
Guess
do nothing but
what?
fuck
'Cause guess
anyway.
what?
Nah,
Guess what? You done-
bitch with no
guess-
daddy.
How long? That was a moment of silence. That wasn't a loss for words. That was a
young
moment of
hoes with
silence.
no daddy. They lost that chill.
You know what? And that's a strike against the black man.
But you
and
know
the
that-
man in general.
I about to say
'Cause these girls,
if a woman don't have a father, a dad, they can still have a father figure.
it's not the same thing.
You don't think so?
I,
You don't think you can have a man in your life that could be that influence?
there are certain relationships that I have really close homeboys that are not my brothers. They feel like my brothers, but the brothers I know that have brothers is just a different level. I have sisters. That's why I understand the chick that's a homegirl. Not that I have a lot of them, but the ones I do, I get that we can be friends a certain way because I have a real sister. It's a difference when you don't have something, but you got something close to it. Chrysler 300 ain't a Bentley.
It's not. It looked like one though.
And nice.
A Tesla is a Tesla though.
It's just not. It feels nice.
I'm talking about
and there's
these,
nothing wrong with it.
These social media.
Digital
How they
thugs.
first of all, the nigga slumped in his car. Everybody got a goddamn phone out and shit. Record
That's
the dead nigga.
That's the hardest
You know how
part.
crazy these niggas is?
Yeah.
Nigga dead. Hold on, bro.
Yeah.
You know what?
Take
The world
it-
Hey,
needs
tilt
to
his
know
head up
that.
a little bit.
Yeah. What?
These niggas-
What's wrong with y'all?
I'd have never thought to pull my phone out because I see a dead nigga.
That's
I don't
because
care
Because
who
you
it
can
is.
separate your real life from
But
your
yeah,
digital
I was about
life.
to say you a real person though. Like that's a human problem because of the internet and cell phones. Because bro, I seen a video earlier this week of a kid drowning at a water park, and the dude was recording it. He had to be 5 feet away from the kid, and he could swim. So instead of jumping in the water, he recording the kid drown, and he on the phone like, look at this kid
His
drowning.
digital life
What kind of water was
Somebody
he
need
in?
to-
doesn't matter.
Was it Gators?
Doesn't matter. Listen,
It's a water park.
Listen.
Oh, it was a
listen.
water park.
Even if he not filming it, he can be helping with something else.
Yeah.
Even if he going to
Go get
find
a
somebody
pole.
who want to go
and don't
jump
tell me
in.
because it was Gators. Because I seen a video earlier this week too
Go
where a
get
gator.
whoever- go get somebody.
Somebody.
But don't watch.
Who supposed
This
to be-
ain't watching.
He filming the baby drowning. Talking about who supposed to be watching this
What's
baby?
a, what's a
you,
life?
nigga,
What's a life
you
worth?
grown.
Since you here,
Yeah, you grown. You supposed to be watching the baby.
I ain't saying dive in, but go ring the bell.
I'm saying dive in. Go get that
Go
damn
see it,
baby.
go see
Wait a minute now.
No,
if it's
don't-
gators in the
you
water,
ain't- I'm not saying dive in, but I'm saying put your phone down
Yeah.
and go see find somebody in the uniform.
But niggas can't even eat a meal.
You
without
can't
their
even
phone
go
being
find
out.
somebody with a badge. No, because you got to make sure the whole world see this tragic end to a life that's not worth as much as my social media profile.
Call the police. The nigga done got shot. How many times he got shot?
Holler for somebody.
I don't know
The
enough.
nigga
About
got
4 or
shot.
5 times.
Right.
Too many
Call the
for the
police. Ain't nobody calling the police. Everybody on Facebook Live. That's crazy, man.
First of all, I don't know what the fuck he was doing out there.
He was buying a motorcycle.
No
Does it
security. Well, it doesn't matter.
Do he need
Or
security?
whatever.
I don't even know who he is.
We can't pronounce his
You know,
name,
but all
and
these-
now he needs security.
He is way more famous than what y'all
I'm
old
not
niggas.
saying, no. I'm not saying. I didn't
No,
say
I'm
you
not.
weren't
He said
famous.
he don't know he is.
And
I'm not questioning his fame.
Because if Kanye
Yeah.
know who he is enough to give him a shout out and say I support the effort, I'm gonna give that the. You know what?
Right.
He's more than me.
My point is, you
Yeah.
can't be out here
Rapping.
being that. You can't be out here being that kind of nigga famous, and just always thinking it's just cool to ride wherever. Goddamn, especially
He a
ride no
kid,
5.
though.
He like 20 years old.
Shit, this
And
Kodak no better.
Kodak
That's
got
why.
security?
That's why they running trains
Right.
live because he know better.
No, he know it better in that
He talking about having
aspect.
security.
Just this
He
aspect
talking about don't
of
get caught slipping.
I'm not gonna be in LA by myself,
Miami.
and this ain't even where you from. It's like,
He-
I'm gonna
Miami.
be facing sexual
It's
assault
not
Miami. It was
charges
in Miami.
and run a train live on Facebook. I'm not gonna say that you make good choices all the time, young
But
brother.
no, that's not. You're right. That wasn't a good choice.
But that wouldn't be
I'ma just
true.
say,
That
so
wasn't
that's
a
not.
good
So that's
choice.
not sure that your boy didn't make good choices in other places.
But you know the
Yeah.
difference though. Kodak from the hood for real. So Kodak know I can't be out here talking shit about people and then not having no
Recklessly.
security.
No
'cause I
Lambo.
can't- Yeah, I can't. See, that's what the problem is. Niggas that talk shit nowadays can't fight for real. Y'all niggas ain't never
if you
been in a
can't,
fight.
if you can't say it to somebody's face, you might as well keep it to yourself.
don't say it.
See, the
Don't say it.
unfun thing about the internet is people think I can say it on here and they'll never figure out it was me. Not only will they figure out, because it's the internet, they'll figure out where you live, where you work, and be waiting.
Right. And all you killer niggas on the internet that's out there like, oh, this nigga said that, I'm gonna go kill him. Well, that nigga said this, I'm gonna go kill him. Y'all soft ass pussies. Because George Zimmerman walking free right now. Go kill George Zimmerman. If y'all gonna be killers and kill some damn body, kill somebody who worth damn killing.
I ain't even gonna say that. If you're a real killer, don't let the internet touch you in a way to make you something different
Come
than
on.
you are.
Hey
Yeah.
man, sometimes
let-
people are emotional.
I
Man,
I
come
get
on.
that.
Yeah,
I'ma
you
get
got emotional
But if you
killers
got-
out
but
there.
if you got ice blood in your veins,
Right.
you know what? Just stay cool.
But you know what though? We looking at it wrong again.
'Cause we too old.
Cause
We
back
too
in the day,
old.
a killer was a different type of nigga, boy. Now anybody a killer, cause y'all niggas shoot these niggas
That's
shoot
not
pistols
true.
at everything.
Killing someone does not make you a killer.
Right. That's what
You
I'm
might
saying.
you might have murdered.
Okay, yeah.
You not a
But
killer.
That's what I'm saying.
that
These
nigga that
cats-
killed Satoshi,
You can't say it either.
that
you
nigga
bitch.
that killed him, that nigga's a killer. This nigga was
Yeah, he was robbing
armed
him, though.
robbery.
Yeah, that's
and
armed robbery. He'll
He
kill
had
him.
all kind of charges on this shit.
You think he knew who that nigga was?
I don't think it was
Yeah,
an
'cause he was a
accident.
young nigga.
He
Oh,
knew,
you
like
don't
a
think it was
like
accident?
like a wise person said.
Yeah.
A wise person said, in random crimes, usually the victim know why.
Yeah.
Look, everybody,
We might
That's
not
very
know
true.
why.
everybody in Duval love Lil Boosie and Webby. Goddamn it, they love him. But Lil Boosie better not be caught on the
Slipping.
bike streets
But
of
this
Washington
Duval
Heights.
That's different.
It'll
For
be-
everybody that don't know, for my niggas in Ireland that's listening, my niggas in California and Kansas, my listeners, shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all listening to Bruh Listen Podcast. For all them that don't know, Jacksonville, Florida is a very dangerous place. And you talking about
Specifically, not generally.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so specifically dangerous places.
Because you talking about
Generally,
the
you okay.
same city that was like, they beat up DMX, they snatched juvenile chain.
We don't appreciate disrespect,
Yeah,
Richard
we
Collier.
just, yeah, like that's different.
We
You
just
can't
don't.
come here with that shit. We gonna kill you,
But
boy.
shit,
We're proud
Opalaka-
people. We're proud people.
I'm not
like
saying
a lot of
Opalaka
people.
them niggas soft by any means, but they just do it different
We
than we
just
do.
we just the more senseless, proud people.
Yeah. Because niggas in Washington Heights and Cleveland Arms might beef, but when it come down to Duval as a whole, they fighting for Duval. Opalaka and Pokemon Projects, they ain't never linking up because they both from Broward County. That shit ain't happening or whatever.
We are pretty good about keeping it in house.
Yeah, yeah.
Our beef
That
don't
shit-
travel.
That shit ain't happening.
Just
But
poor people in general. You can't go. I mean, just you can't be out in the Lambo and the goons see you and
Anywhere in the world.
think it's gonna be.
But the hood
slim.
love me.
No.
The hood love
Let me
me,
tell
though.
you, we love you, but we're hungry.
That's it.
And
The
hunger.
hood love me. I can go to the hood anytime I want. Hey, that's what them niggas
And
be
the
saying.
hood is
you ain't
crabs
there-
in a
if
bucket.
you ain't there feeding them, you might want to
how these
leave.
niggas like
before they
it's
get
like
too
it's like the
hungry.
nigga. What's the nigga? Takai, whatever, 64 or whatever. He was on.
I like that Mexican.
He should. Okay, he was on Breakfast Club, and your boy was like, "How you gonna claim one set blood and then
He
say
don't
you a
know.
crip or whatever?" That's the problem.
He don't
Y'all
know
niggas
what this
can't do
shit
that,
is.
man. Y'all don't know, man. Like this
but
in the hood, it's like Matt say, niggas hungry for real in the hood. So you can't like fake with these niggas. Niggas in the hood not faking. They got it's problems for real. The reason why they do shit that they do is because they going through real shit. And then here you come from the suburbs wanting to be like a hood nigga so you can get famous and make money, and then you making fun of what they doing. You know they gonna fuck you up.
It's not even that. Like, really, you just can't say that you're a cowboy and win a rodeo.
Huh, man?
Just saying you're a cowboy.
You can't say you're a
that's-
quarterback
you
and win the Super Bowl.
You know, that's not the way it works. And you know what? It's some real killers in ties and suits going to work every day. And you know what? Luckily for us, they only deal with numbers.
That's it.
And there's some real killers who decided that at the 3rd grade, they didn't want to teach you no more. Right? The one that you bump into, that's just the course of your own individual life. But at the end of it all, whoever you are, if you're not that person everywhere, it's going to create a problem.
Very true. Now that's some real shit. I'm the same way at all times. I don't never change, no matter what, because I don't want nobody getting the wrong inception about me and being like, "Oh, I thought it was like this," and then I got a back pedal or whatever.
Wrong perception.
Oh, you right.
Yeah, your dumb ass
I said
said
Inception, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good movie though.
Fuck you talking
I ain't
about?
catch it.
You ain't catch it.
I ain't really a movie guy.
What? Bro, Inception, one of the best. Leonardo DiCaprio, boy, he's the second best actor of all time.
Hey,
Even
man.
he said it's good.
Back in my robbing days, goddamn it, I used to have dreams about catching one of these rappers like goddamn
Oh, man.
it's the Tachio.
Y'all listen to Tate when he's saying this shit. Now this some real nigga shit, boy.
Yeah, please let me catch one of
But
these.
what's the
Ludacris.
You
I was
are
like,
a
let me
big
catch
fish.
Ludacris out
But
here in
what's
these
the difference
streets.
though? When Ludacris,
I'll go rob the shit out of Luda.
when Ludacris came to Jacksonville,
That's why he stayed in
knowing that
Negro.
niggas like Tate was running around Jacksonville, did Ludacris ever make an appearance
Hell
anywhere near you?
He ain't going to buy no fucking motorcycle by himself. What the fuck
Not
you was
down
doing?
here.
I'm gonna go to the goddamn Harley Davidson, buy a motor in a Lambo.
Internet
Get the
got
fuck
y'all
outta
niggas.
here.
Internet got y'all niggas fucked up, man.
4 niggas just got shot at the goddamn St. John Town Center. If
Yeah,
y'all
what
don't know
you-
about
what
that,
y'all
that's some
supposed to
uppity
say?
part
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
Duval.
Yeah, that's the bougie. That's the
But
bougie
again,
part.
disrespect is not tolerated anywhere in
Anywhere.
county lines.
Anywhere. But see, that's the difference. Back in the day, niggas like Luda, Jadakiss, Jeezy, even niggas from the hood like Gucci Mane before he blew up and shit. Pastor Troy, them niggas ain't coming nowhere near us.
But that's the thing. If you not from something, you won't know it when you get there.
Yeah.
Right? If you not, like, if your hoodest thing is hanging out with somebody in the studio that's hood, then
you don't
you're
know
not
what the
gonna
real hood is.
And you only used to be in apartments, and when I'm in my apartment, people always outside.
You got to touch bases with the OGs in that place.
But if you not living that life, you're not gonna spot them. You know who you gonna fall for? Whoever say that's them.
Listen to what you saying.
That's why everybody the plug.
Listen to what you saying, cuz. You saying that these niggas got to talk to the OGs.
when you talking like that,
How you get that? How you get that?
Yeah, you
opportunity?
think done
it
talk
ain't
to
hard.
fucking
It ain't-
OG?
It ain't as hard as y'all think. Not when you.
I ain't saying it's hard to do.
Yeah.
I'm saying they don't want to do it. These niggas don't respect no old
If you-
niggas.
I know that's what
Who was that
Takashi
connect?
9
Who is
said.
this connect?
Well, who could that?
I can't go land
Who
in
is this
DC
connection to the
tonight.
OG?
I can't land in DC
Yeah.
tonight and say, you know what? I need somebody to put me up on what's happening.
Well, you
Right.
between
You
here
gotta
and
know
there.
somebody
You
for real.
ain't
They
no,
don't know
but
nobody.
nah, but the
But
Them
if
niggas know
but
the
if
niggas.
But if I knew anybody, I could figure out how to work the chain up to the point that's necessary for me.
yeah, they it's all of
If
them
I
rapper
don't-
niggas get touch bases with the OGs and it's like I'm
Right,
coming through.
but the young
I don't want
niggas
no
don't-
problems.
Right, that's what the old
And
niggas
blah,
do.
No, but I'm saying you got to have somebody like Kodak. Kodak
you-
got old heads in his
That's
camp.
if you
When he
worried
goes-
about that.
Kodak from Washington Heights,
If
basically.
you're not
God
worried about
damn
that,
it.
you're not going.
Well, the streets ain't safe for y'all niggas.
You think Drake worried about what's happening in 5020
Hell
if he come
no.
through Jacksonville?
Well, no, Drake is
Do he
being
have to
he
put
gonna be
the
at the
word out?
Omni.
But
But
you know-
he ain't leaving that bitch.
Right.
But you know what,
Does he
man?
put the
I'm about to
word
say,
out?
yeah, because Drake ain't got to worry about that because Drake is like, I'm going to the arena.
Right.
I'm going to the hotel. and then I'm gone.
And then
these
and guess
internet
what?
niggas,
But these young dudes think that's what they gonna do. But
No,
they motel ain't the
see, but that's
Omni.
the thing. These
It's the
SoundCloud,
Super 8 on
That's what I'm
Harts
saying.
Road.
These SoundCloud rappers or whatever, because y'all done did it, bro. Nation, y'all
Man,
make
get
these
off of Fat
SoundCloud
Nick.
rappers. Yeah, Fat Nick is
Get
and
off of
Pooh
Fat
y'all.
Nick.
What's shout out to Fat Nick and Pooh y'all? Come on the show, my nigga. I see y'all. Or
You
whatever.
ain't got to though.
Fuck Fat Nick.
What? That nigga,
I ain't trying to disrespect.
I don't know who the hell
Nigga,
Fat
don't
Nick
just say
is.
fuck niggas for no
Wait
reason.
till he get to
I'm
Jacksonville.
sorry,
If
that
he
was
ain't
real.
here, don't say it.
That was real
You
troll.
gotta
That was
stop
real
doing that.
trollish.
Yeah,
That
I
was
just
real
said that
troll.
just
Yeah,
to bull.
real
You
troll.
gotta stop that
We
shit.
too old for that.
Because you do that shit all the time.
Not all the time. No, I don't. I don't never say fuck no random
Finish that
person
corner so we
without
can go
every
meaning it.
podcast.
Hell no.
Every time.
I just said fuck Fat Nick. Just
But no, back to what I was saying though.
well, Fat Nick lame though. I
These
never heard this shit.
SoundCloud rappers,
Oh,
man, that's what they are. They SoundCloud rappers or whatever. Y'all ain't famous because millions of people start getting with y'all on TV and da like Drake and them boys. Y'all famous because of SoundCloud. So when you do a show, your show at the real team.
But you know what? I'm gonna say even beyond that because the fact that you are a star, triple extension, young man.
Right.
The fact that you lost your life mostly due to the fact that your social media had you doing things that were less than consistent with your lifestyle.
Right.
The fact that happened lets me know that it's way too many kids whose names we'll never know caught up in situations based on I'm gonna post this because it's gonna make people share it at my school.
Right.
It might be you might just want to be a star in your school, and it's got you going out of bounds with the next man, and it's gonna cost you your life. Where you know what? At the end of the day, the life you live is something to be proud of.
And I want to say this too, though.
It really
Or
is.
whatever.
Jumping out your lane only hurts you.
Right. And I'm gonna say this
That's
too,
for
though,
anybody.
about the XX Tractor dude or whatever. Right. The internet, we got to do better. People, we got to do better because listen here, man. The dude knocked his baby mama eyeball out, bruh. She was just on freaking. I seen a story on Yahoo yesterday at work when I wasn't working. I was BSing at the Bottoms Up or whatever. And the chick is on GoFundMe asking for money to fund her surgery so that her eye socket can be fixed because she's gonna lose her vision. We gotta pick our heroes, y'all. We really do, man. I seen niggas on Facebook crying about this nigga though. But the nigga not this.
No, I'm not gonna let you do that.
But
I'm not
what?
gonna, I'm not
Oh,
gonna
so
let
we
you.
supposed
I'm
to
not
big
gonna
up
let
niggas
you.
that knock their baby mama
What I'm gonna
eyeballs
say
out?
is we're not gonna act like this. Anybody who's dying, that's the same.
No.
We're not gonna act like it's not people who. Guess what? Only because of the way technology is and the fact that people will film a young boy drowning. That our heroes who died before didn't have their faults that we would be critical of.
But that's what I'm saying.
A life. If you're a human, it's a life is a life.
That's what I'm saying. A life is life. I'm not devaluing his life. I'm talking about the fact that he was a hero. Everybody
That's
was like, he's a
fine.
revolutionary.
You don't know who he's here for.
Man, come on.
How many
You don't
bitches
know, man.
Malcolm X beat?
Where his T-shirt at?
I don't know.
I bet Malcolm X
right.
ain't never hit a
And-
woman.
and
I'm not gonna bet nothing
now,
on that.
Now I'm not gonna say it was nan whatever.
I don't know.
I
How
don't
many
know.
hoes this nigga slap?
I don't know what he came
Okay, here's
home
my
to.
rebuttal to that. I don't know. So therefore, I'll just keep it moving. But if I know you hit a woman, should I still support you?
What else
That's
have you
my-
done?
Huh?
Because you know what I'm not a fan of is getting real. If I'm looking at you as an athlete, I'm not real big on looking at you as a father figure. If you're an athlete to me, I want to see how athletic you can be.
Right. So if you're a
Extension,
rapper,
you know what? Guess what, Extension? If you had a follower and you had kids, I can't say that if your life continues another 10 years, you don't turn that around to a point where now you have kids going to college because you've gained that influence. You're a young man doing young man things. I'm not going to jump in your back and say you got into a fight with a young lady that no one may not have ever
he
explained to
knocked
you.
her eyeball out.
Oh
though.
my God, Ray Rice and his wife were still happily
Ray
married
Rice
and
ain't-
went before the commissioner
First
to
of
say
all-
that it was an accident that she contributed to. So
That
please,
is true. What if Ray Rice died right after he hit his wife? Then it would have been
Right.
like, oh fuck, but
It would've
they
been,
still
he got
together.
game.
I would have said,
The nigga dead.
fuck Ray Rice.
Let's
What
not-
is?
By the way,
It-
because he
I'm not
Ray.
gonna say fuck
No,
he,
Ray
did you
Rice.
see how he hit his
Yes.
wife?
I don't care.
Yes.
See, that's
I don't care. That's
no,
no
that's-
messy situation. I don't give a fuck.
People
They still
People
together.
have weak moments, and I'm okay with saying that.
I can't
A
say
weak-
fuck him.
A weak moment is not the same as a pattern of weak moments, which is the
There you
same
go.
as having a
That's
habit
my, okay,
for.
wait, that's my point.
Yeah.
You're right about that. The pattern shit. Okay.
Floyd ain't Ray Rice.
For example,
Ray
when
Rice
Chris
ain't Floyd.
when Chris Brown did the Rihanna thing, I forgave Chris Brown.
about
Oh,
herpes?
he go with the fake news.
No,
go ahead on.
wait.
What you finna
I
say?
forgave Chris Brown about the shit. or whatever because he
Because
said
he asked you.
he did. That's what. That's how you forget.
But that's a good boy.
No,
That nigga don't know you.
y'all niggas trying to be funny.
That was
Both
funny.
y'all niggas.
I just want to ask Peter Bell.
That was
If he'll
funny.
understand.
He did ask me. The reason why he asked me because he publicly apologized. He said,
Screenshot it.
I'm asking all of my fans, and since I was a fan, he talking to me.
All right,
To give
nigga.
me an apology.
Hey, don't get
Fuck y'all niggas right now.
You ain't gotta get sassy.
Continue on. You know what?
What were you saying?
You know what?
You ain't gotta get sassy.
Okay, my
What was
point
your
is
point?
this.
Go ahead, Breezy.
Fuck y'all niggas, boy. That nigga was a great, talented artist, man. I can't be a Chris Brown fan.
I didn't say nothing, Breezy.
I'm still a fan.
Have you heard "Run It"? It's amazing. It's a great song.
Oh yeah, I like it.
You were saying.
That being said, if a person asks for an apology and you give them a chance and say, okay, well, I give the nigga another chance, he apologize for his actions or whatever, because you can't just, like you say, you can't condemn a person because of one crime. People change and they make mistakes and get better. So then he do it. But then if he do it again and again and again and again, at that point you like, fuck this nigga. So the XX trapped the nigga. He knocked his he got in 3 incidents domestic violence with this woman
He's a
previously.
repeat
And
offender.
then he punched the eyeball out.
But still, I
but
can't
you
get
know
into that
what?
domestic shit
You know
with
what,
the
though?
nigga and his bitch. I
Here's
can't
my-
get into that.
Here's my question to that about these online heroes, these superstars, and
Right.
pop culture people. If you look at your family tree, there's someone who is way too friendly with kids. There's someone who likes taking other people's stuff. And at some point, you have to decide that you can't watch my kids and you can't hold my stuff. Now, if everybody tells you, listen, when Leroy is cooking and he starts drinking, he gonna start reaching. All right, so you need to back up. You need to go in the house and leave him on the grill. If you decide that you want to stand next to the grill with Leroy after somebody done told you, and he grab you, whose fault is that now? If we know you're not a hero, why we got to keep putting the cape on you?
But see, that's my point. Why we got to pick better heroes as a society?
That's
as
a
a
different.
people.
But that's not Extension fault that people made him a hero.
No, I'm not blaming Extension. I said internet people, humans. We got to do better.
Well, they do the same thing that a lot of that goes full circle back to the other thing that I was talking about. They own team as Extension, and they don't see none of the faults because that's they
Hero
nigga.
worship.
That's they nigga. So fuck all the faults. It don't matter what the fuck you did.
mean like
this
Bill Cosby?
who I'm riding for.
Don't
Yeah.
you put them in the same boat?
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
You ride with a nigga who do bad shit.
It's not the same thing.
If Bill Cosby would have died before all this shit came out, he'd be a legend still.
That's true.
It's not,
we wouldn't have known though.
It's not even the same thing because you're comparing a child's life to a grown man's fade into the sunset.
That might be true, and I do agree that
because him not having a
chance.
chance to live his life to
Yeah.
to really
I don't
see
think
it
the
come
kid
from-
life should have been taken. That ain't what I'm saying.
No,
but I also
I'm not
don't
saying
think-
you are.
Yeah.
I'm saying that somebody who dies at 14 is not the same as somebody who died at 44, and you compare their legacies.
Sure.
Because
This nigga was 19.
right, if you'd have killed me at 19, there'd have been a lot of, you know what, I don't know about that stories.
Y'all niggas just gotta do better. All you SoundCloud rappers, man.
We fans. We have to remember that they just pop stars.
No. I ain't talking about that part of it. I'm going back to our original argument. You're right about that, Matt. You are correct about that. I'm going back to our original argument, which was these niggas fake it out here, talking about they Crips and Bloods and
That's
shit.
true.
You SoundCloud rapping niggas got to do better. Just make your little song. Niggas gonna listen to it regardless and stop trying to be hard.
Don't make it personal.
Yeah.
If you're not ready for that personal contact.
Don't say fuck the Bloods. I'm a Crip. If A, you not a Crip, and B, you ain't ready for that. Cause they gonna come get you, bruh.
Because it's not necessary.
Just make your little shit ass on. By the way,
Wait a minute.
That's what I was about to say. I want to address this before we go because we run out of time. But I want to talk about this nigga music real quick because I listen to it. You listen to it, cuz?
Yeah.
It's horrible.
No, it's not.
It's not horrible to the
God
effect of.
damn,
but wait,
it's horrible. No, it's not horrible to the.
no, it's not
What?
horrible to the effect of
They
it's
have fans for a
unlistenable.
reason.
But it's horrible to the effect of it fits right into the rest of this badass SoundCloud shit. Well, ain't no.
I think he sounded.
No,
I think his
no.
music was different than the rest of that shit because his music was. First of all, he was more of an artist than just a nigga on there rapping on the beat and just making a song. When he made a song, it actually was about the title of the song and they had a theme.
Now that's true.
and it was
The song-
music.
but it was still trap rap.
No,
It was
but-
still SoundCloud rap.
I know, but he made music though, not just the song. Like
I'm gonna tell you,
it was composed music.
If you have fans, you've done something well.
If what now?
If you have fans, you've done something.
It wasn't just put on the
And
beat,
so the
make
fact-
a hook, and I make a verse. It
'Cause
was
he-
a composed record.
He wasn't the
what he
only
did.
person that died in the past week. So the fact that we're talking about him, he has done something well.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but
Stop hating, you bitch.
I'm not hating, man.
5
saying
stars,
this-
you a fan. 4 stars, you a
Sick of
hater.
you.
I'm saying this. I'm saying, yeah, 5 stars, you a fan, 4 stars. Yeah, if it was, if 5 stars greatness, I'm saying he a 3.5 star rapper.
That's hating.
That's what I'm saying. He
Well,
can't be average.
He was shit as a rapper. I'm talking about as an artist. As a rapper, this nigga's a 0.5.
He, bro.
As an artist,
Get off his grave with your tap shoes.
as
Man.
an artist, I give him 4 out of
The
5
reason why I
stars
brought
because
that
it was
up-
He
different.
didn't even have time to finish his musical career.
Man, the reason why I brought that up, I heard a whole bunch of people online talking about he was a legend. I'm like, a
how
legend?
old were
To
they
them-
though?
to them,
Because
it
if
was
you
a
worry
legend.
about what you're saying,
Bruh.
that's on you.
Bruh, even if you Anna age, who Anna about to be 12, that nigga still.
Her legend ain't gonna be
No.
Tupac. I know
You
that.
can't think-
No, it should
now
not
we
be.
talking.
It should not be.
Don't
But
be,
it
don't
better be
foolish
Drake.
about it.
It better be Drake. And I'm not saying that because Drake's a legend. What I'm saying
Drake
is
a pop star.
he's the biggest dude in their era.
But
This
if you're
dude
not a
the
fan,
biggest
but
dude
if you're
in their
not a
era.
fan of his style,
But
you
know
got
what?
to
We ain't
love
do
Drake
that.
regardless.
You know, we ain't do Matt. Every nigga that came out knew we was like, he a legend.
But
When
guess
Luda
what?
came out, we say Luda a legend.
Everybody couldn't understand why Cash Money wasn't number one everywhere. I love the big timers. Man and Fresh, come on the show.
There you go.
Man and
Holla
Fresh.
at it, Man and Fresh do come on
You
the show.
made me
but-
half the young
but-
man I used to
And,
be.
and that's the thing. When Man and Fresh and Baby came out with the big timers, we wasn't like, this a legendary
They
album.
was triple extension. Yeah, we was.
We ain't say that.
No, we did.
We said it's real damn
You
good.
younger than me, but when they came out, I went all the way to Atlanta, Georgia.
I mean, we went to see them niggas too, but we wasn't like these the greatest rappers of all time.
We was.
These social media niggas going too far, man. Like, oh, he the greatest rapper of all time.
Manny Fresh
Say
is the
what?
greatest producer ever.
Well, Manny is legendary.
Legend,
Thank you.
yeah. I'm not arguing that Manny Fresh
you.
ain't the greatest producer
Ever.
ever.
SS Touchstone probably could have been legendary, but the nigga
Give
life
him
was
time
ended.
if he'd have had the time.
I ain't
Probably
know who the
could've
nigga
been.
was
You
till
don't
he
know.
died.
You don't know what he could have been.
I ain't know who the nigga was till he died.
That's unfortunate for
So
you.
he was a long way from legendary. Cause
Oh,
you know what?
I didn't
White
know that was
people
the
know-
barometer.
See, now that's-
No, white people know who Tupac is.
White people know SS.
What
More
that
white
mean?
people know SS than
Thank
the
you.
More
niggas.
white
Thank
people
you.
know all new rappers than black rappers.
Then what the
Hip hop
hell
is
we
more
talking
consumed
about?
by white people. Period. But what I'm
That's
saying
just because
is,
it's
What's
more
up?
of
what
them.
I'm
That's
saying
not.
is,
That's not
if you
something
walk
even
up, if
say.
you walk up to Jane, who works in the mailroom at your job, and you say, "Hey, Jane, do you know who SS Tatatam is?"
If you
and
ask
this is
her-
before his death, she would be like, "No." If you say, "Jane, do you know who Tupac is?" She's like, "I've heard of Tupac."
Jane, do you know who Nas is?
I ain't say Nas. I said Tupac.
No,
Don't
I'm
put
just
Nas
asking.
in this.
You can't be doing
You trying to put out a
No,
nigga that's
no.
not as famous. Get your ass out of here.
Excuse me, Jane. Do you know Joe Button?
Shit, that nigga Joe Budden, you better not.
He done had too much time.
Let me tell you
He
something.
done had too much
For
time.
the rest of the time we doing this goddamn podcast, you better not never mention Nas, Joe Budden, and
Joe
Tupac
Button,
in the
I see
same
you on the
sentence
4th of
again.
July.
Hey,
Although
Joe
Joe
Budden
Budden, your
can spit.
podcast is awesome.
Joe
Come
Budden
on
can
the pod.
spit. Why that nigga be taking off? It's some New York
I'm not
shit.
beefing.
I
I'm just
disagree.
asking about Jane.
I disagree. I like the fact that the last
Stop
5 minutes
digital
we've been
thugging.
talking about hip hop. But Jane know who Tupac is. She don't know who fucking
Because he
60,
was in
65
He
is.
was in Poetic Justice, bro.
He was in Poetic
Tupac was
Justice.
a megastar. Tupac was Jay-Z now.
Biggie,
Then.
megastar. Those legends. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can't do it,
Everybody
yeah.
know who Prince is, regardless of what type of music
Sir
you listen
Mix-a-Lot?
to. Sir Mix-a-Lot.
He was really good.
His song is a legend.
No.
Yeah.
He's a one-hit wonder legend.
That song
My
is
posse's on Broadway.
Nigga, just no, nobody.
My posse's on
Oh, wait
Broadway.
a minute. That's not the track. My posse's on.
Broadway.
That's not the beat.
My favorite Sir Mix-a-Lot song is "Put 'Em on the Glass." Put 'em on the glass.
Hey,
Real, we miss you. We need
the
you.
boy got records.
Tracks.
Hey, they might not know who Sir Mix-a-Lot is, but I bet they know that song. That's a legendary song. But niggas always know who Biggie, Tupac, Prince, Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie, them legends. Or whatever. X-Name, you can't.
It's a legend now because he's dead and
Yeah, that's
his music
true.
is gonna be.
When you die,
No,
you get
bro.
super famous.
Now
No.
he's a legend now
No.
to them.
No.
Yeah, you can't take that away from him. It's the people that voted.
Millennials
Nigga
ain't
got
checking
over
for
a billion
Elvis.
streams.
Yeah,
cuz.
the people voted, and
That's
the
crazy.
people voting him a legend. The kids here, so
That's crazy,
kid-
man.
right, say the
Don't,
kids is.
y'all young niggas don't lose your life
Every-
over dumb shit, though.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
Be
Yeah.
consistent in real life
That's
and
right.
digital.
Man, but we gonna wrap it up, man. What I've learned from this episode is that we need to start a hip hop podcast where we just talk about and argue about who the greatest rappers is all
next
time.
week on Bro
Voting.
Listen.
Yeah. And the fact that my posse's on Broadway was uttered is probably the first time somebody brought up that song in over 20 years. Shout out to Matt. But we're going to go ahead and wrap it up, man. Remember, y'all can catch us on YouTube live streaming, 6 p.m. Saturdays. You also can follow the page on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Bruh Listen Podcast. Just search us out. If you Google us, all our information come up for like the first 10 searches now. So we the only Bruh Listen Podcast on the internet. So y'all can find us. Just Google us, man, and connect with us so we can interact with y'all or whatever. I don't know where Bria at. She said she couldn't come. She got some stuff going on. Hopefully she all right or whatever. But don't miss no more shows because this was ridiculous. Intern Bud, you trash. You need to show up. That's all I'm saying. We're going to go ahead and get to the final thoughts. Matt, what's your final thought, man?
Small minds do things to get noticed. Big minds get noticed when they do things.
This nigga got to write that shit down before we even start.
Duh, you ain't figured that out? I figured that out episode 2. It don't matter. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You should do that. You should come to the show.
No, I got my
with
final thought. I freestyle, baby. Look here. Stop blindly following motherfuckers, because when you blindly follow them, you can wake up with a headache and a sore ass. Sore asshole.
That was clear the first time you said it. Thanks for the confirmation of the consideration.
If you waking up with a sore asshole, boy, you following the wrong nigga, boy.
Long nights.
That's a long night, man.
Ain't worth all that.
That's a long night, man. And my final thought is be true to who you are, man. Don't freaking try to be somebody that you're not. Be the best person that you can be. Be who you want to be, but don't be somebody you're not, man. And that being said, man, we appreciate everybody coming, listening, and checking us out, man. As always, man, Bruh Listen Podcast, episode number 15 in the books. All power to the people. Peace.